I am back. I was streaming to the wrong category, I believe, so I switched. but this start, freaking crazy. Grabbed Cooper Cup at 3, JT, and Derrick Henry. Oh! Yo, yo, anybody out there? Let's see. Share this tab for now. Hello, hello. Should I toss some music on? Oh, I gotta unmute. My bad. You guys, I actually don't mind. And then we have to get here shortly. So can you guys hear me? If not, I'm just gonna turn it off. Perfect. There we go. Back on the clock here. Joe Burrow slipping a little bit. I know I probably don't need to grab him. I'm gonna go Aaron Jones here, and then I'll be done with running backs for a little bit. And then I can also grab the love stack there. Definitely just knock something over now. Alright, after I grab Aaron Jones, J.K. Dobbins, Ken Walker, Joe Burrow's still there, falling, wow. Looks like Betty Crocker's gonna pick up Joe Burrow. We got Fields, Kittle, Kirk, Johnson, Sanders, Burrow. And this dude's gonna have the whole AFC North. You hear me all right still? Hello, hello. There's Burrow. Yep, this dude is literally gonna have the whole AFC North. Wow, quick rips. That dude grabbed JSN and Tyler Lockett. Alright. How's everybody doing? Bro, I like my team. Like this is something. I like Godwin, like Pittman. I wouldn't mind Akers, but I set him down with running backs for a little bit. Oh, come on. Come on. No, I really didn't even want Pittman. I'd rather have Mike Evans, to be honest. I think that's what I'm going to do. Mike Evans. And I have one person in mind that I hope they make it back to me. This guy's probably grabbing running back. And then turn. I guess he might grab two running backs. Grab Akers and Peters, or Akers and Montgomery, or oh man, I wasn't even thinking. See, I was really hoping for Dotson, but since I grabbed a Cup, maybe I don't. Where's Daniel Jones is still there. So what if I grab? What if I do? If I do Dotson, who can I grab later from the Giants? Hyatt, Slayton, Paris Campbell. Oh man. Or do I just grab Waller? Because he's gonna be the. I'm just gonna grab Waller. All right. I'm really high on Dotson this year, and I really wanted to grab him right there, but I'd rather just grab the number one target in the Giants offense. If he can stay healthy, like we might get another glimpse of that 2019, 2020 year where Waller went crazy. Like, and it wouldn't surprise me one bit. Like he's got all the talent, he just hasn't been able to stay on the field. And you know, I heard this crazy stat the other day. Let's play a game real quick. Who has missed more games over the past 3 seasons, Waller or Kittle? I'll give you guys till Fetty Crocker makes a pick here, or till RDG makes a pick. It's a trick question. They've actually missed the same amount of games. But the difference between Darren Waller and George Kittle is about, let's see, 20 picks. Yeah. I'd rather just take Waller and perhaps get the same upside. Sorry about that. Let's see. There's one person here that if I can get I guess there's a few here that I wouldn't mind. Let's see. So I can. This is looking like maybe 3 quarterbacks, depending on if I can get who I want. Anthony Richardson should not be going this high. I understand the rushing upside and everything, but I promise you I have one share of Anthony Richardson, and he fell way past the ADP. So the guy I was looking to grab here is going to be Kamara, but I think I'd rather just go with the potential upside of Zach Charbonnet. Well, I'm going to grab Kamara, and hopefully Charbonnet makes it back to me, and if he does, then I'm done with running back for the rest of the draft. And, okay, cool. So that was one guy I didn't want to have to worry about picking, was Jameson Williams. I just see Jameson Williams, don't get me wrong, elite at Ohio State, elite at friggin' all levels, you know? Like, but I don't think Detroit can use him the way that he needs to be utilized on a football field. I'm going to grab Charbonnet here, and I'll keep talking. Done with running back. I'm grabbing another one. But I think Jameson Williams' role in that offense is just going to be field stretcher. that's just going to come with a lot of empty air yards. I can't see him. Like we saw for a stretch or so last year, just a little stretch, where Jameson Williams came back and he looked good, but you could still tell that there was like healing that needed to be done. So he could make me eat my words. I honestly couldn't. I don't know if I have a single share of Jameson Williams. Let me go check. I don't have any Jameson Williams. Out in like super flex. There's one more pre-draft best ball that I can check. No, I don't have a single share of Jameson Williams across 60 drafts. Like, yeah. I don't know. It's hard for me to buy in. He's not the number one target on the offense. You can argue he's not the number two target on the offense when he comes back. And by the time he comes back, he might not even be three. Could be Amon-Ra, could be Jahmyr Gibbs, and Sammy Ballgame or Sam Laporta realistically could be ahead of Jameson Williams in the target order. Like, I know that sounds crazy coming out of my mouth, but that is a realistic outcome. Like, that could happen. Yo, what's up, man? Let's see. So, like I said, done with running back. I've got a floor and upside player in Cooper Kupp, and then I've got two upside players, Watson and Evans. Down here, I would really just like to. I'd like to have somebody who I know is going to get 4 for 50, or I don't know. Jacoby Myers is going to catch a bunch of balls regardless of who's quarterback there. So I don't mind him there. Man, running backs are really falling. Oh no, I got to grab Daniel Jones. Then I can grab Jacoby. I also don't mind Juju. He just hasn't participated at all in any of the training camp because of that stupid injury. Which is, I don't get it. I mean, he was able to dance around and do TikTok at the White House, but he can't be out there practicing, getting reps in with his new quarterback. Like, I don't know. I like Juju because he's one of the only guys in that offense. But if he's not willing, I can't see how that's going to work out. Alright, on the clock again. Yeah, I think Jacoby Myers. Looking at all the other options, though, I like Chig, but we have Darren Waller. Although if I grab Chig, I would only need 2 tight ends. I could grab. Nah, we'll go with Jacoby. Hopefully, there's some next tight end group here that's still around. Maybe before, like Gerald Everett and up. I really don't like Dolchich, so I hope he goes. But wouldn't mind Kincaid. The rest of that group. Oh well, never mind. All right. So looking at my team, got Daniel Jones, JT, Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara, Zach Charbonnet. Got Cooper Kupp, Christian Watson, Mike Evans, Jacoby Myers, and Darren Waller at tight end. So I think I can be done with running back unless like there's an insane value that just drops. I don't know, 20, 30 picks past ADP. I would like to hammer receivers for a little bit, but I don't know. I don't really think Rondale Moore is going to be it. I kind of like Michael Gallup just because we've seen his upside. He can go 2 catches for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns, so hopefully Gallup can make his way back a little bit. I also don't mind Rashee Rice because we've gotten some good news out of training camp. I don't know why it doesn't show anything on here, but that's all the news sticker on there. I like Alec Pierce. Gallup goes. Let's see. If Rondale Moore is there by the time I'm back up, I might just have to take what I can get. Thank goodness. I will go Nick Jefferson, Mingo, knockout Rays. Bottom. Man. Yo, anybody out there? Alright. Get Van Jefferson. I'm gonna try and grab Stafford, I guess. And then I'll be done with quarterback too. I saw this news blurb the other day. I don't know how true this is or if there's any truth behind it at all. But I saw that the Rams tried to trade Stafford over the offseason because of like the injury stuff. But that's kind of crazy. Like, what does that make? A 2-3 year rental? I don't know. Like, he won a Super Bowl for them, got hurt, came back, and they just tried to ship him away. I don't know. Something about that. I get it's a business and all that, but I don't know. Let's see. clock here. Go ahead and grab Stafford, I guess. And I'm really going after that week 17, huh? Daniel Jones, Matthew Stafford. The Rams play the Giants. And then Cup, Van Jefferson, Waller. Who are your favorite teams? Mine, personally, NFL, I'm a Browns fan through and through. I've got, I'm currently in the process of moving. I have 2 autographed jerseys, one from Nick Chubb, one from Kareem Hunt, and I typically have them hanging on my wall over here, but I went to show you and forgot we were moving. So all that's left is the freaking, what's it called, the tape that holds it up. Like NBA, I'm a Cavs fan. I do like the Suns. I've got a few Devin Booker jerseys around here. Never mind, because I'm moving and they're gone. But yeah, Cavs, Suns. When it comes to the NBA, I kind of like. I'm a Cavs fan. I like to root for the Suns when they're on, and other than that, I like to root for specific players. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but like, man, all through last year, I was pulling for Russ, dude. I really wanted him to. I don't know if it's because he was playing with LeBron, and LeBron's like a hometown hero here, but I don't know. It could have been Russ's time in LA. Well, I guess he's still in LA. But Russ's time as a Laker could have been a little bit better. Obviously, I'm preaching to the choir. Everybody already knows that, but I don't know. I would have liked to see him in a Laker jersey a little bit longer, just to see. I don't really know how many games him, LeBron, and AD all had where they were all 3 played and healthy. I don't know. Could have been a little bit of a different story. I guess I can do a little bit of a recap here. Tabs. Alright, so drafting out of the 3 spot, we started Cup, Taylor, Henry. And then in the 4th, grabbed Watson, came back around with Aaron Jones, and Evans, Waller, Kamara, Charbonnet, Daniel Jones in the 10th, which I think is pretty good value. Jacoby Myers, Van Jefferson, Stafford. Now, I know my receivers, they're a little weak, but I think, holy crap, this dude went hard. Receivers. It looks like this strategy, though. I don't mind his team, to be honest. This dude's got the whole AFC North. Cincy, Cleveland, Cincy, Cleveland. Man. Alright. There we go. That looks a little easier on the eyes, huh? Alright. Like both these receivers. Oh. Let me think about this. Alright, so I'm gonna grab grab Sam Laporta here. And then I can grab one might end like late. Shark makes it back to me, I'll grab him or Jaden Reed. Otherwise, I don't mind taking shots on Tim Patrick, like I talked about earlier. He's been the top of the town in Denver. Shark made it back though. Almost 20 picks after ADP. Might as well. See, so when it comes to drafts, I've found myself more recently, like, I grab an elite receiver or two or three, and I typically, like, I don't want to say I kill it, but if there's value that falls, I'll take it. And I find myself taking, like, anywhere from 1 to 3 receivers through the first, like, 5 rounds or so. And then like I said, I don't kill it. I take receivers if they fall, but I like to target other positions because there tends to be value pockets, because in these tournaments, everybody pushes out receivers so much that you can get, Aaron Jones in the freaking 5th round. Like, I don't know. Like, in my opinion, Aaron Jones, I get he lost Aaron Rodgers, but that shouldn't have a huge impact on the running backs. I can see that affecting, like, Christian Watson and the receivers and stuff, but the running backs, at least Aaron Jones, the targets he's going to get are going to be the exact same. They're going to be the wheel routes, the Texas routes. It's not going to be he's going to be in the slot and he's got to be a slot corner deep. Like, I don't know. I think he's fallen a little bit where he shouldn't be that low. In my opinion. I mean, I'd take him ahead of Mixon. I'd take him ahead of ETN. And that right there is 10 picks, I don't know. Might just be me, but let's see. I have 6 receivers. I can grab 2 more. Like Mechie. Man, all these Giants receivers down here are like, I gotta grab at least one. I don't want it to be Hyatt, though. I would have preferred Slayton. Guess I'll go 1. Hyatt's been practicing with the 3rd team. Not a good look. I don't know many receivers that start out practicing with 3rd team and turn into something. Not many. If I get these 2, I think I'd be happy with my team. Not going to happen, though, as Mechie goes to my nemesis, Doug. Let's see. I can grab Renfro, but I already have Jacoby Myers. Jimmy G at QB shouldn't be. We are also just a year removed from Hunter Renfro being wide receiver 1. Yeah. He had over 100 catches, 1,000 yards, and 9 touchdowns. And that was with the carousel at QB. I don't know. Still going to be the same thing a little bit this year. Especially if Jimmy G can't freaking pass his physical. And then I have to go Wandale. I really like Robert Woods here, but I've forgot to go Wandale. Just in case. Oh wait, I still have another pick after this. I'm gonna go Trey McBride then. And then I will take in order like this. Oh, I forgot Detroit had Marvin Jones, huh? Actually, I kind of want. I think Richie James is going to be nice in that Kansas City offense. Man, RDG. I guess he has two solid floor options and some upside later in his receivers, but Wandale it is. All right, round out the team. Not bad, almost 30,000. Let's see. Quarterbacks: Daniel Jones, Matthew Stafford. Running back: Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara, Zach Charbonnet. That is a elite running back room if I've ever seen one. And then wide receivers, we got Cooper Kupp, Christian Watson, Mike Evans, Jacoby Myers, Van Jefferson, DJ Chark, Connor Renfro, Wandale Robinson. And then tight ends, Darren Waller, Sam LaPorta, and Trey McBride. So I want to talk you through my thought process, like with each positional group, kind of. So obviously we started out at the 3 spot, grabbed Cooper Kupp, and like I was talking about earlier, I like to grab anywhere from 1 to 3 elite receivers, and then I can kind of push it off a little bit. and grab the elite talent that's just sitting in the other spots. So I grabbed Cooper Kupp and kind of waited a little bit because I knew Cooper Kupp has possibly the highest floor and ceiling combination that we've seen since Tyreek Hill in Kansas City. Or, I mean, he's up there with the rest of the receivers. Even Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, I would put Cooper Kupp in that group. That being said, that allowed me to wait a little bit, grabbing Christian Watson. Obviously, he doesn't really have a floor, but if everything hits over in Green Bay, even if it doesn't, I think that they can scheme Christian Watson so he gets into the end zone. Not necessarily at the same clip that he did last year, because that's unsustainable, but even if he falls in 6-7 times this year, like, it's going to end up contributing towards the team. And Mike Evans also, he probably doesn't have a floor. We've seen that even when Tom Brady was there. You know, Evans had his games where it was 1 catch, 1 yard, and a touchdown, or 2 catches, 2 yards, 2 touchdowns. Like, he's had those games before. It's not necessarily a solid floor, but we saw in Week 17 last year the upside case for Mike Evans. I mean, 3 touchdowns, he broke Underdog. Like, if you had Mike Evans on your team, you moved on, or you cashed, most likely. So that was kind of my thought process behind that, because like I said, I already have one elite floor option, Cooper Kupp, to go along with the 3 ceiling shots, I guess. Another floor option in Jacoby Myers. My thought process behind Van Jefferson and DJ Chark are the fact that, I mean, any given week, either one of these guys can catch a 60-yard touchdown and just crack my lineup. I mean, obviously they're not going to have any like monstrous weeks where they go out and break fantasy, but they can have weeks, especially in best ball, that can contribute to your lineup. And then Hunter Renfrow, another floor piece to go along with Jim Myers. I really like Vegas's, I don't want to say slot group, but their receivers that play close to the line of scrimmage, because we saw Debo have a lot of success with that with Jimmy G a few years ago. We've also seen George Kittle and even the running backs have success with Jimmy G. So I like the players that play close to the line of scrimmage in Vegas. I think those are good floor options. I think Jacoby Myers' floor from week to week is probably 7 points on Underdog. Maybe same thing with Renfrow, 5-6 points. But given an injury to Devontae Adams or either one of them, I mean, I think upwards of 10 to 12 points headed their way. And then an upside shot in Wandale, kind of the same thing, just thinking he probably could have a slate-breaking performance at some point this year. It might not be, like, massive, but I could see him going 8 for 140 and 2 touchdowns, like, that could happen realistically one week this year. Tight end groups. Typically, if I go with a top 7 tight end, I only go with a 2 tight end build. So anywhere from Darren Waller and earlier, I typically only do 2 tight ends. But I was just thinking, with the recent injury history of Darren Waller, I didn't want Darren Waller to go out at some point early this year and my only tight end be a rookie tight end in Detroit. So my thought process there was to grab another one with solid upside and Trey McBride this year. Doesn't matter who his quarterback is. I feel like he's going to do well. Running backs, that's pretty self-explanatory. I grabbed Cooper Cup. And then, like I said, if you wait on receiver, there are elite options in other positions that will fall to you. Like when I grabbed Jonathan Taylor, I passed on other elite options. I grabbed JT and passed on Josh Allen. DeAndre Hopkins kind of went early, but Amari Cooper kind of went early too. Jalen Hurts. I mean, E. Higgins. I could have grabbed any one of those guys just to like bolster my wide receiver room, but there was no way Jonathan Taylor would have made it back to me if I'd have passed on him there, because he already fell 6 picks past ADP. And the only person you really see do that in the top 2 rounds or so now is Garrett Wilson. I mean, I don't know. And then quarterbacks, I like Daniel Jones. I don't really have many shares of him, but I like that we've been getting news reports out of Giants camp saying that they're going to plan on throwing the ball more. And if Saquon holds out, I can see that happening. I can't see them handing the ball off to Matt Breida or Eric Gray 15 times a game. Like, Daniel Jones is going to get some designed quarterback runs, and he's going to hit Darren Waller up the seam for a 60-yard touchdown. So, yeah. And then Stafford is just a nice backup QB option to stack with Cooper Kupp. So, that was this draft. I am... It's 1 o'clock. I think I'm going to call it for today. I haven't really gotten much interaction, so might just be like a bad time of day or something. People are still in work and stuff like that, so might try and do a few later. But yeah, I appreciate you guys who came out for coming out, and then yeah, I will see you guys hopefully later tonight with another best ball stream. See you guys.